Being a buyer in this market is extremely frustrating. It's hard to get a deal under contract. I want to talk to you about things that we're doing for our clients to help give them an upper hand when it comes to negotiating. Well, my name is Nicole Rueth, and I want to start out with, this is a rising interest rate market. In fact, March 15th, the Federal Reserve stopped quantitative easing. That means that they stopped purchasing mortgage-backed securities and treasuries in the volume that they had been doing. So with that now gone, the market has more volatility. They also started raising the Fed rate. That happened right after quantitative easing. The Fed rate went up a quarter. Now they're going to turn towards doing that in a more aggressive pattern than quantitative tightening. What does that mean? It's the balance runoff. So they're going to allow those mortgage-backed securities and treasuries they have on their balance to run off. That's going to create more supply in the market. All of that creating more volatility and higher interest rates as we look forward, especially in a higher inflationary market. So why do I bring that up in this video? Well, with interest rates going up and in a rising appreciating market, you're having to pay more in your monthly payment for that higher priced home and that higher interest rate. And now, in an intense seller's market, you're also having to pay over asking. It's like just stacking the deck against you. Well, I want to help stack the deck in your favor. So what are some of the things that we're doing for our clients to help them get under contract? Here are some of those things that you can take advantage of when you work with the Rueth team. So the very first thing is a TBD underwrite. That's a to be determined address. That means your loan goes fully through underwriting and all the conditions cleared, and the only thing we're waiting on is the appraisal and the inspection. That TBD underwrite is the key to unlocking two things. A cash guarantee by Fairway Mortgage, saying that if for some reason you don't close on the closing date post-inspection, meaning after you inspected the house and you still want to move forward, if you don't close on the closing date, Fairway Mortgage will pay cash for that home and then turn around and sell it to you. The really cool thing is this can be conventional FHA or VA. Now, if you're an FHA buyer and we end up having to buy that property with cash, we do run into some FHA guidelines that we'll have to discuss. But otherwise, it's a great selling tool for the seller. That TBD underwrite also unlocks a $15,000 earnest money guarantee. That's by me, personally. I'm going to back your loan. Now, what it doesn't cover is if the house fails due to inspection or appraisal, things that are outside my control. But what it does cover is the loan. If you have the same criteria as when we did the TBD, and for some reason I can't close you due to the loan, I will personally pay up to $15,000 of your earnest money. This gives both the buyer and the seller really secure situation or an opportunity to take your offer. Some of the other things that we're doing very quick closings. Again, that TBD underwrite unlocks an 8 to 10 day closing. That's massive. So if I have an 8 to 10 day closing, a seller's cash guarantee, and an earnest money buyer's guarantee, I've absolutely stacked the deck in your favor. Now, even without the TBD, we can do quick closings. We're doing closings as quick as 18 to 21 days. So say you just rolled upon this video and you want to work with us, but you haven't gone through the process of getting a TBD underwrite and you want to put in an offer, we can do that in as little as 18 days. That's really fast in this market. We also do a lot of volume in my team. So when push comes to shove and there's a lot of humans involved in a transaction, finding the creative solution is something we do best. How do we turn the lending solution so that you get to the closing table no matter what and fitting your financial goals? Some of the other things we do, we also have a 100% physician's loan. This is really stellar. No money down if you're a physician. And we don't even have to include the student loans against your debt to income ratio. We have as little as 3.5% down jumbos, up to 55% DTI. That is really strong. So all of these options giving you more opportunities that if something changes per the loan, the appraisal comes in low, or the inspection shows you some things that you want to spend your cash on, you can change to a higher loan-to-value jumbo or conventional loan or 100% physician loan to give you options. We also have a great lock and shop lock program that allows you to lock before you find that property and get under contract. That's good for 90 days. Plus, we have long-term locks for those new builds. I know buying a new build right now is super stressful, especially because you don't know where rates are headed. We can lock up to a full year and do a builder match. Sometimes the builder has their own lender who's going to try to woo you into using that lender, but maybe their service levels aren't what you have come to expect. Well, we'll match what the builder's lender's offering, making sure that you're taken care of and give you an extended lock. That gives you confidence going into the offer and going into the closing. Well, if you're looking for creative solutions, any one of these and more, give me a call. I'd love to go through what's specific for you, how to get you under contract quickly, and make sure that you start building wealth through real estate today.